There are certain people that God does give special grace to, and it's not your norm. For example, the prophet Samuel. Unlike what I have said about prophets today, Samuel had the level of grace on him. The Bible specifically said that God did not allow any of his words to fall to the ground. That whatever he said came to pass. And so again, presumptuous, egotistic prophets, arrogant prophets will think that they are Samuel and will believe that anything they say, God will honor it. Not so. Because some things that we say, some things that come forth that you're going to be judged for, every idle word that proceeds out of our mouth, we're going to have to give an account for it. So not everything that we say is backed by heaven. And so there are those that just believe they can say anything. Well, understand, study the background of Samuel, and you will begin to see his vigorous training to know the voice of God, to hear the voice of God, so that whatever he did speak was aligned to the will of God. And God taught him the difference between the voice of man and his voice. Started on very early. You remember when he heard God call him, and he said, he went straight to Eli, the priest. Yes, did you call me? When God was the one who spoke to him. And the priest, of course, said, I didn't call you. And he went back and he heard it again. Samuel! He ran back in. Did you call me? He says, no, I didn't call you. Eli recognized God's calling. He says, the next time you hear it, say, here I am, Lord. And we know the story. That's exactly what he did. And then that's when the Lord spoke to him. And so in his servants to the priesthood, he learned the voice of God. So that when he walked into Jesse's house to anoint who God had sent him there to anoint the next king, he didn't lay his hands on the wrong boy, because his first impression when he saw the first one, the oldest one, he immediately said, truly, this is God's anointed. God said, no, it's not. Don't look at his appearance. So he heard. Oh, glory. It looks like this is what God is doing. It appears that this is where God's favor is at. This is where God is moving. This is where God is stirring. And God says, no, stop looking at what it looks like. I look at the inside, judge the internal. And so God spoke to him so that he would not lay his hands on the wrong one. And God had trained and developed him to the point where what he spoke aligned itself, oh boy, exactly to what God wanted him to say. Jesus said this. Remember, Jesus says, I only say what I've been commanded to say by the Father. I say it in the way that he told me to say it. So he tells me what and how to say it. Even Jesus himself. So my point is, it's not something that you can just turn on, even though you have those exceptions like the Samuel.